See, up to now for the 9.0 batch, Indian society, social justice, I will be doing continuously. More you have pending governance, internal security, disaster management. Governance will start from next week. By December, your complete syllabus will be completed except CSAT and science and technology. Why? CSAT is clearing the examination. You will be having very detailed CSAT classes which will help you to crack SSC CGL also. But that will start post Pongal, so that you will be ready for your prelims to cross the line. It's qualifying exam. So post Pongal means from January 18-19 the CSAT classes will start in detail, which will also help you to crack SSC CGL. That much detailed CSAT classes will be there. Not only up to UPSC standard, SSC standard, so that your CGL Tier 1, Tier 2 you can clear except mensuration unit. Why? Because mensuration is not there, extra mensuration is there in SSC CGL. And science and technology also, we will start post Pongal. Why? Science and technology is nothing but current affair related. If we do science and technology, again we need to do because of current affairs. So again with your Vijay Bhava program, which is free to you, Vijay Bhava program, we will be doing science and technology in detail. And your complete current affairs, you will be having exclusive 40 hours of current affairs for the prelims 2026. Those complete current affairs will be dealt by me and Anubhav sir answer. So you no need to worry about prelims, your syllabus. That means only CSAT and science and technology intentionally we are stopping in order to make you to prepare with current affairs for your prelims. So your syllabus will be completed except CSAT and science and technology, internal security, disaster management, governance, Indian society and social justice. In your GS1, you have 3 modules. In your mains GS1, you have 3 modules. One is geography, other is history, other is Indian society. Indian society is also equally important. How much geography and history is important? In your history of your GS1, you have art and culture, world history, post independence. Together you have not ancient and medieval. Ancient and medieval, modern will be covered in your prelims. Only independence movement will be covered in your mains. And geography, you have physical geography and Indian geography. World geography you have in prelims. So the geography part has been completed. Disaster management part, Basavaraj sir will come and take in November 10th. So society, GS1, you know that there are 10 questions which are 15 marker. There are another 10 questions which are 10 marker. So 20 questions you will be getting. So in the 20 questions, every year 7 questions are from Indian society, 7 questions are from Indian society, 6 questions are from geography and another 7 questions are from history. Society, they are asking more number of questions. Why? Because civil service is all about society. So what is the syllabus all about? And so I will discuss the syllabus which is there in your general studies. Salient features of Indian society, diversity of India. So what are the salient features of Indian society? Why we call India as a diverse? We call India as a subcontinent. Why we call India as a subcontinent? We call India as a Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We call India as a Ganga Jamuna Tehzeeb. We call India as Ganga Jamuna Tehzeeb. Why we call with the diversity? Why we call as a heterogeneous society? Indian society is called as heterogeneous society. That reasoning we will be discussing in unit number 1. Unit number 2 talks about role of women and women organizations. Every year one question is compulsory, either from women issues or women issues linked to any other topic. It can be globalization linked to women, it can be liberalization linked to women, or it can be the gig economy linked to the women. And third, population issues. Fourth, poverty issues. Fifth, developmental issues. Sixth, urbanization issues. Seventh, effect of globalization on Indian society. Social empowerment, SC, ST, OBC. Social empowerment, communalism, problems which India is facing. Communalism, regionalism, secularism, and child issues, senior citizens issues, and LGBT issues. So together, I will be continuing for another 30 hours the Indian society and social justice. In your GS2 you have 4 modules. In your GS2 you have 4 modules. One is polity, other is governance, other is international relations, other is social justice. In 20 marker, polity questions will be 6, governance questions will be 7, and international relations questions will be 4. So 6 plus 7 plus 4 is equal to 17. Another 3 questions will be from social justice. So social justice, Indian society, together I will be discussing, but I will show what is the social justice syllabus also later. So now we will come to the social justice. Welfare schemes for vulnerable sections. What are all the welfare schemes for vulnerable sections? Who are vulnerable sections? SC, ST, OBC, women, children, old age people and transgenders. These are called as vulnerable sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you are preparing for general studies, you need to make a list, and that list content is there or not. That much only you should look into it. You should not explore more. So welfare schemes for vulnerable sections, GS2. Vulnerable sections of the populations by the center and state and the performance of the schemes. So how these schemes are working. So what are the schemes for ST? What are the schemes for ST? What are the schemes for OBC? What are the schemes for children? What are the schemes for women? What are the schemes for old age people? What are the schemes for transgenders? Your first unit has been completed. Then coming to the second unit, which is called as mechanism, law, institutions and bodies for the protection and betterment of vulnerable sections. Same 7 sections. What are the laws? For example, protection of women from sexual harassment at workplace. For whom it is? For women. SC, ST, Prevention of Atrocities Act. For whom? SC and ST. National Commission for BC. It is for whom? OBC. POCSO Act. For whom? Children. Transgender. There is a transgender act called as Protection of Transgenders Act 2019. So what are all the laws? What are all the institutions? What are all the bodies which are being established for this particular 7 sections? So when you are preparing, you have to keep in your mind schemes for SC, schemes for ST, schemes for OBC, all. Similarly, bodies for SC means National Commission for SC, National Commission for ST, National Commission for BC and National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, NCPCR, those all things you have to remember. In that way, what are the laws, what are the bodies, what are the institutions established for the welfare of those 7 communities. Then health, education, human resource, social justice. How we can ensure social justice? So what is social justice? Social justice, samajika nyayam. What is social justice? When everyone is getting their share, everyone is getting their due allocation, when everyone is getting their due respect, is called as social justice. Where no one is discriminated, where everyone is treated equally, where everyone is given equal importance, where everyone is given equal share, that particular phenomenon is called as social. Then when we can tell that our India is social justice, we can tell that India is achieved social justice or we are achieving social justice when our vulnerable sections are getting everything. Then what our vulnerable sections want? Our vulnerable sections want what? Mainly health, education, human resource. When any community get education, when any community get health, when any community get human resource, then we can establish what? Social justice. Chiranjeevi came with Prajarajyam party. What was the slogan? Slogan enti? Slogan em pettukundi vachaadu Chiranjeevi. Tirupatilo pettadu kada Prajarajyam party. Samajika nyayam. His slogan was Samajika nyayam unte kada Samajika nyayam. Social justice. Then what does this social justice mean? Giving all shares, giving all requirements, giving all treatment equally. Simple. When there is social justice, then obviously the development will happen. Then you should ask me, sir, then when our India will get social justice, sir? Whether our India didn't got social justice, sir? India will get social justice when we ensure what? Health. We ensure what? Education. We ensure what? Human resource. Sir, what is, okay sir, education I understood. Health I understood. What is the meaning of human resource? Skill development. Opportunities. Creation of opportunities. Employment. Human being is no more human being. Human being is becoming what? Resource. Human being is becoming a resource person. When a human being will become a resource person, I am a resource person. How I became resource person? Today I am a resource person for you, for Indian society. How I became? Today I am healthy. So that continuously I can take 2 hours of class. For that I should be healthy also. Today if I get fever, I cannot take this class. So healthy, and I should have enough knowledge. education, and what? Enough skill. If I explain you, I need it should go into your brain. That means it is not only education, it is not only health, it is also the skill. Then the human being will become a resource. So for vulnerable sections like again SC, ST, OBC, women, children, old age, transgender, when they acquire all the skills, when they acquire all the education, when they acquire all the health, then that particular human being is going to become a human resource. That is also one of the target of social justice. Fourth, poverty and hunger. The major problem which is hampering vulnerable sections. For example, if we talk about below poverty line, according to the Niti Aayog report of 2018, 24% of Indian population is still suffering with poverty. 24% of Indian population is still suffering with poverty. So, and in that 24% of the population, SC, ST, OBCs are 80%. In the 20%, SC, ST, OBCs are 80%. So, we can get social justice by removing what? By removing poverty. What is linked to poverty? When I don't have money, I cannot eat 3 times full meals. I cannot eat a full meal day. So, I am also suffering with what? Hunger. So, if hunger and poverty is been addressed, then my target is what? Social. So, UPSC understood that a UPSC aspirant need to know about social justice. UPSC aspirant know how we can promote social justice. So, hence these 4 units we need to discuss. So, we will see how the PYQs were been asked. What are the PYQs? First, if you see, India considered as subcontinent. Elaborate your answer. Salient features of Indian society, diversity of India. India is called as subcontinent because of its diversity. India is called as subcontinent because of its diversity. So you should know, India is a country, but why we call it as a subcontinent means how a continent will have geographical diversity, racial diversity, caste diversity, religious diversity, linguistic diversity. These all diversities will be present in the continent, but in a country like India, the continental diversity is present in the country, hence it is called as subcontinent. So that we will be discussing in unit number 1. Examine the uniqueness of tribal knowledge systems when compared with mainstream knowledge and cultural system, ST. Then we will discuss about tribe. Tribal question will be there in your here. Examine the role of gig economy in the process of empowerment of women in India. Gig economy, you know that nowadays current affair. This is 2022 question, this is. Gig economy. What is gig economy? This Rapido is a gig economy, Swiggy is a gig economy, Zomato is a gig economy, Zepto is a gig economy. These all are people who are associated with this. So now woman, she doesn't know how to earn money, then she got an alternative now on part-time basis, not on daily basis. According to her convenience, she can work for one day as a supplier of goods, and she can compromise on other days. She can work or she can study or she can do her own activities. So gig economy is also empowering women. If not, women cannot commit to any organization. It can be because of family responsibility. It can be because of her education. So some other problems, she cannot commit to an organization as a full-time employment. A full-time employee. This gig economy is helping her to come out of that commitment, so that whenever she is free, whenever she is having the opportunity, she will go and work in the Swiggy or Zomato. What is the beauty of gig economy? We cannot give any formal commitment. There will not be any formal agreement. Everything will be happening with respect to the understanding. So whenever she want, she can work. Whenever she doesn't want, she can leave. So that what will happen? 2 things will happen. Her empowerment will happen, she will become financially independent, and she will be not subjected to any sort of harassment. Why? Because it is not a commitment. So harassment also reduced. Why? Because she has lot of opportunities. If not Swiggy, she will go to Zomato. If not Zomato, there is a chance of, so there is diversity of job opportunities. The diversity of job opportunities mainly empowering whom? Women more than men. So see how the UPSC asked the question of gig economy linked to women. Means what? It's not only the static part of Indian society that we have to link with the current. UPSC is linking with the current. Discuss the main objectives of population, education, and point out the measures to achieve them in India. What is cryptocurrency? See now. What is cryptocurrency? How does it affect global society? As it been affecting Indian society also. Cryptocurrency, which is an economic concept linked to Indian society. First we need to know what is cryptocurrency and how it is impacting Indian society as well as global society. Maintain continuity in traditional social values. How does Indian society maintain continuity in traditional social values? Enumerate the changes taking place in it. So our Indian society is maintaining continuity of traditional values. That means we are continuously maintaining our traditional value. That doesn't mean that we are restricting ourselves to traditional values. We are also becoming modern. So Indian society is what type of society? Syncretism society. Syncretism society means what? I am following modern values as well as traditional values. So we are not completely modern and we are not completely traditional. We are the combination of traditional and modern. So your answer should be, you have to prove that yes, we are traditional, yes, we are modern. Hence we are the combination of tradition and modern, which means that we are adaptive in nature. Whoever are adaptive in nature, they evolve. Whoever are adaptive in nature, they grow. For example, India and Pakistan got at the same time independence, but India is economically fourth largest economy. Why? Because our model of society is what? Syncretism model, but not traditional model or modern model. We are the combination of both. So UPSC want this sentence. Evaluator will search for this sentence, whether this person understood the demand of the question or not. So such type of questions are being asked in Indian society. So your preparation also should be on the same lines. So I explain you about the syllabus. Those who came late, first 10 minutes you watch. If you watch, you will get a proper understanding of Indian society and social justice. So syllabus I discuss. Now I will go into the subject. First, society. What is society? The topic is society. The topic is Indian society. So what is society? Samajam. Society is an aggregation of individuals. We all are aggregate now. Society is an aggregation of human resource. People coming together based upon a criteria. People coming together based on a criteria and started staying together. That particular group of people is called as society. And what is that criteria which is unifying us? What is the criteria which is aggregating us? Indianness. The criteria is what? Indianness. Hence we are called as what? Indian society. నన్ను మిమ్మల్ని కలిపేది ఏంటి? ఇండియా. సో క్రైటీరియా ఏంటి? ఇండియా. సో అందుకే మన సమాజాన్ని మనం ఏమంటాం? భారత సమాజం అంటాం. హెన్స్ ఇట్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ as Indian society. We are integrated together based upon the idea called as India. It's an aggregation of relationship. It's aggregation of togetherness. People coming together, living together based upon a criteria called as. So society is nothing but aggregation of all human relations had some common characteristics, tradition, norms, values. There are some societies which are homogeneous. There are some societies which are heterogeneous. So society and enti, the people coming together based upon a criteria. It can be values, it can be norms, it can be traditions, it can be identity, it can be religion, it can be language. So on one particular criteria, when people coming together, living together, staying together, that particular group of people is called as what? Society. So there are two types of societies are there. One type of society is called as homogeneous society. Other type of society is called as heterogeneous society. Homogeneous society means what? The people who are living, the people who are thinking that we are one society, they all are following one culture, one value, one norm, one language, one religion. That particular society is called as what? Homogeneous society. There is another society, people are united based upon oneness. But however, their religions are distinct, their languages are distinct, their values are distinct. But they are united together and staying together. That is called as what? Heterogeneous society. So there are two types of society. First is society is what? And there are two types of society. One society is called as homogeneous society, other society is called as heterogeneous society. When it is uniform, it is called as homogeneous. When it is diverse, it is called as. Example of uniform society, example of homogeneous society is what? Gulf country, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. Gulf countries are what? Homogeneous societies. North Korea, homogeneous society. Heterogeneous society, India. Heterogeneous society, USA, we all are melting pots. We all melt. Hindu will come, Muslim will come, Christian will come, Urdu will come, Bengali will come, Gujarati will come. We all melt together into one particular pot. So India and USA is the best example of what? Heterogeneous. Saudi Arabia, Gulf countries, North Korea is called as what? Homogeneous. But however, you should understand one concept. This is current, contemporary. I told you the concept which is called as homogeneous and heterogeneous. What is society? But in today's world, development is given most important. Growth and development is given most important. Every country want to evolve economically. Every country want to increase its GDP. Every country want to grow like a superpower. It can be Brazil, it can be Russia, it can be India, it can be China, it can be South Africa, it can be Nigeria, it can be United States of America. Every country want to grow. So if any country want to grow, sit here. If every country want to grow, if any country or every country want to grow, what will happen? Any country or every country want 5 minutes. Every country or any country which they want to grow. Once upon a time they are homogeneous. Once upon a time they are homogeneous. Now if they want to grow, now if they want to develop, if I tell only my people should live, only my religious people, I will live with my religious people, I will talk only with my language people, whether I will grow or I should welcome everyone, whether I should welcome everyone or whether I should be closed. So in 21st century, any society aspiring to grow economically, any society aspiring to become economically superpower, they are no more homogeneous. They are moving towards heterogeneous. For example, Saudi Arabia. Once upon a time it was been lived only by the Bedouins. Once upon a time they are lived only by the Bedouins. Now USA is keeping investment, Indians are going, Chinese are going. How many different sections of people are visiting the Saudi Arabia? That much growth is happening or not? Before LPG, India growth rate was called as Hindu rate of growth. Means slowly like tortoise we used to move. The growth was not robust till 1992. Once we opened our economy, liberalization, privatization, globalization, means we opened means what does it mean? We started welcoming everyone across the world, come to India. Then our economy started growing. Our economy became robust. So what is the meaning of it? When we are homogeneous, we are not growing. When we became heterogeneous, we are growing. So today, the link is, in 21st century, any country which is aspiring to become the economically superpower, they are no more homogeneous. They are becoming heterogeneous. Society is a web of relationship. We are in a web of relationship now. This is a society. You, me, we all are connected. That is the reason we are called as society. We all are connected by, we are in an anthropology society, or we are in a Indian society, or now we are in a Ashok Nagar society, or now we are in a Gandhi Nagar society. We all are linked by what? Gandhi Nagar. We people will be living in colonies. There will be a colony association. All the houses who are having houses in this colony will become the members of that association. Why only these colony members? Why? Because they are linked by that house which is located in that colony. It's a web of relationship. And these relations are fundamental for understanding human behavior and different institutions of society. So why our behavior? If I am living somewhere in America, in some shopping complex I am there, for example. Suddenly I heard someone talking in Telugu. Suddenly there will be goosebumps or a happiness or a togetherness. I will search for him, where he is. If I found, intentionally I will go and give him a shake hand. I will tell, very nice meeting you. togetherness, a we feeling, because of what? The criteria. So society will establish what? A we feeling. Society will establish what? Togetherness. Society will establish what? Together living. Society will establish what? Peaceful coexistence. Society will ensure what? Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam within that particular society or that particular region. Auguste Comte, the father of sociology, society as a social organism possessing harmony of structure and function. It's a harmony of structure and function. In the society, you will have your duty, I will have my own duty. You are separate structure, I am separate structure. But you will be having function, I will be having function. When we both are doing function, then only our society will evolve. If a man is there, he started disturbing, he became anti-social element. Whether society will be disturbed or not. Society will be disturbed means what? Society is like a human being. Society is like a body. Society is like an organism. How hand have a function, eyes have a function, every man have a function, every man have a function. So it is not just structure, this structure is also having a function. So society was being beautifully told by Auguste Comte that society is nothing but human organisms. It is like structure and function, harmony between structure and function. So technically we understood what is society. Technically we understood what is society. Then technically, generally what is society? Now our society. Our subject is not society. If we need to study society, that is different subject. We understood society and we are entering into Indian society. మరి భారత సమాజం ఎలా ఉంది? సమాజం అంటే ఇది. మరి భారత సమాజం అంటే ఏంటి? Indian society is an exemplification of multicultures. It's an example of what? Multicultures. It's example of what? Multi-ethnics. It is example of what? Multiple ideas, which coexist at once, striving to strike harmony and also to retain its individuality. We are example of what? We are example of multicultures. We are example of multi-languages. We are example of multi-religions. And we not only we are multi, we also strive to have harmony. We also ensure diversity with maintaining our individuality. What is individuality? Our individuality is diversity. Our individuality is diversity. Being diversity is my symbol. Being diverse is my individuality. We are Indians. What is your individuality? Our diversity is our individuality. And a man, diversity means different. No, that is what when we stay different, that difference itself is our individuality. We are different, that is our individuality. We follow different languages, that is our individuality. We follow different culture, that is our individuality. No other country in the world will allow it. It is the only one country. If someone asks you, you are proud of what? In UPSC interview, you tell me one sentence why you are proud of India. It's not rocket, it's not Mangalyaan, it's not all this. It's because of unity in diversity. India is the only country who is maintaining diversity. Still it maintains its individuality. Individuality itself is. Pakistan got independence with that. They also told they are diverse, but they failed. Bangladesh failed. Afghanistan completely failed. Nepal completely failed. America also failed. Lot of racial conflicts are there. Black versus white. We don't have racial conflict. Caste problem in India is very less, 1% problem. But racial problem is 90% problem. We have the generous concept called as what? Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Indian society possesses great cultural heritage. During the course of evolution, it has accommodated and integrated many communities and their ways of living from time to time. Why British ruled India, it is because of diversity. It is because we accept any community, we accepted British community, but we don't know that they will be exploiting us. So our strength, they made it as weakness. What was our strength? Accepting. ఇసంతరా అంటే ఎంత నిల్నాది అంటారు కదా, అలా ఇంటిగ్రేటెడ్. అవర్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఈస్ వాట్? వీ యాక్సెప్ట్, వీ అలౌ, we integrate, we accommodate. That is India. In the process of accommodation, in the process of integration, what happened? They started exploiting us. So they made our strength as weakness. If not, our strength was what? Accommodating, accepting, integrating, giving opportunities, giving chance. That is the beauty of India. So Indian society is all about integrating. Indian society is all about accommodating. Indian society is all about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Indian society is all about staying together. Indian society is all about accepting everything. Vegetarians are there, non-vegetarians are there, beef eaters are there, pork eaters are there. So much diversity. If you go to Pakistan and tell they will please order me one plate of pork, means they will kill then and there. But in India is not the condition. Pork eaters are there, beef eaters are there, vegetarians are there, non-vegetarians are there. India is the only country. The key factor of Indian diversity is what? Accommodation without assimilation. What is assimilation, sir? Assimilation means, hey Babu, you want to stay in India, no? You change and come. You change your clothes and come. You change your language and you can come. I am not restricting you. You can come and stay with us, but change your culture and come. That is called as assimilationism. But our culture is what? Accommodation without assimilation. Whatever may be your culture, man, whatever may be your language, whatever may be your value system, I will accommodate you. I will never ask for assimilation. So simple sentence, Indian society is nothing but accommodation without. This is your dress, this is your food, this is your values, this is your culture, this is your religion, this is your language. Chalo, come, no problem. We will accommodate you. Some or the other place we will accommodate you. I will not tell like other countries like you have to change and come. Accommodation without assimilation is Indian society. Simple sentences. Sometimes they will ask in interview after getting your rank, ఇండియన్ సొసైటీని మీరు ఒక్క అక్షరంలో చెప్పండి అని అంటాడు ఓ టీవీ యాంకర్ వచ్చి. మీరు చెప్పండి అని నాకు తెలియదు అంటాడు. అందుకే మిమ్మల్ని అడుగుతున్నాను. Accommodation without, then why we call Indian society as diverse? We are multi-ethnic. Nearly 1400 communities are living in India. According to the Constitution of India, nearly 800 communities are there. Unknown communities 600, some became extinct, etc. Overall, we believe there are 1400 communities. Multi-ethnic society, multilingual society. Constitution itself recognized 22 languages. And there is information that we have 179 languages according to a study conducted by a linguistic anthropologist. 179 languages we have. Multi-class, we have rich, we have poor, we have peasant, we have worker class, we have agriculture laborers, we have agriculture tenants. So different classes are there, no one class. We have unity and diversity. What are the examples, sir? Unity and diversity, can you tell me, sir? In our ancient India, we believed Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. World is one family. All the communities are family members. In our ancient India, we followed Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. In medieval India, we followed Din Ilahi. In medieval India, we followed what? Din Ilahi. All the religions are equal before the eyes of Sultan. In modern India, in the Constitution of India, we started protecting minorities, Article 29, 30. And we started respecting each and every religion, 25, 26, 27, 28. It is there in our ancient India, it is there in our medieval India, it is there in our modern India. It is there in our Indian national movement. Indian national movement, all religions came together and fought together. Indian national movement is example of unity in diversity. Coexistence of traditionalism and modernism. We have traditionalism and modernism. Morning we will eat idli sambar, night we will eat fried rice. One day we will take very good diet to become thin, next day we will eat in marriage full quantity. So there is tradition and modernity. Nowadays, new dosha scheme, chocolate dosha. On dosha, they will put chocolate. Modernity and tradition. He will come to Ramakrishna mission for doing meditation on BMW. Modernity with tradition. Spirituality plus science. We will send rocket by breaking coconut. Science plus tradition. I mean, లేపండి ముందుకు రావాలి. Coexistence of traditionalism and modernity. Modern food is equally important with Indian food. We have gym center and yoga. We have workout. We have Zumba. We have yoga. We have meditation also. One day, one choice will be there or not. So there is traditionalism and modernity. ఇప్పుడు అర్థమైంది ఎందుకు వెనక కూర్చున్న వాళ్ళ ముందుకు రమ్మంటాను సార్, ఓకే ముందుకు రమ్మంటాడు ఎందుకన్నా అంటే బ్యాలెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ స్పిరిచువలిజం అండ్ మెటీరియలిజం. There is a balance between spiritualism and materialism. Multi-religious society. So we are, the characteristics of Indian society is multi-ethnic society, multilingual society, multi-class society, unity and diversity, coexistence of traditionalism and modernity, balance between spiritualism and materialism, and multi-religious society. Because of these reasons we call India as subcontinent. Because of these reasons we call India as a Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Because of these reasons we tell India is a heterogeneous society. Family system, we have a unique family system. This is our Indian society characteristic. In foreign, what will happen? Foreign means Western countries, 18 years, 19 years, go out, go earn your bread and butter and come. In our house, about 32 years, he will be watching TV. Mother will be bringing tiffin and he will be not getting up from the sofa set only. 32 years, 33 years, and someone, neighbors, how many days you will keep in home when you will do marriage? He small kid only know 32 years, he is, why you are so much worried about it? Family system, patriarchal system, these are characteristics of Indian society. Geographically also we are diverse. We have peninsular India, we have Western Ghats, we have tropical evergreen forest in Northeast India, we have Himalayas, we have desert. So we have so much of geographical diversity also. This is also a unique feature because of which we tell that India is a subcontinent. Composite culture, Ganga, Jamuna, Tehzeeb. We have Indian music, Bhakti movement and Sufi. Bhakti music and Sufi music. Composite culture, we have Hindustani music, we have Carnatic music. Hindustani is Islamic, Carnatic is Hindu. So it can be music, it can be art form. We have Islamic architecture. We have Indian architecture, Nagara style of temples, Dravida style of temple architectures. Dynamism, assimilation and accommodation. Composite literature, we have composite literature also. For example, we in our literatures, there is Islamic writings as well as Hinduism writing. We have Urdu writings, we have Sanskrit writings. We are allowed to write in 22 languages. That is not the case in China. In China, the literature is only in Mandarin language. If you want to do literature, literature is allowed not in English also. The universities of China will allow literature course only for Mandarin. We have English literature, we have Telugu literature, we have Urdu literature. So we are promoting multiple literature, compositely, combinations, learning from Urdu, learning from Sanskrit. For example, sir, karma, which language? Sanskrit language. You open Oxford dictionary now, go for K page, there also you will see karma. Open Telugu dictionary, go for Ka, there also you can see karma. So one word of India is present in, one word of the native Indian language is present in everywhere. Literature, caste system, mutual respect and tolerance. Some ancient promote Sarva Dharma Samabhava. It is also there. Not only Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, we have Sarva Dharma Samabhava. All dharmas are same. So these are the 14 characteristics for that question. Which question? PYQ I told you, no? India is called as subcontinent. Mention the reasons behind it. 2019 question. These are the 14 points you have to write. First one is what? Multi-ethnic society, multilingual society, multi-religious. No need to buy heart. Just multi-religious society, spiritualism and materialism, modernity and traditionalism, more. Spiritual and tradition, more. Caste system, family system, patriarchal system, more. Geographical diversity we have more. Linguistic diversity, multilingualism we are, multilinguistic we have. These all things tell that India is a diverse country. India is a heterogeneous society. Multi-ethnic, multicultural, multilingual, multi-religious, plural. What is this? All combines to form what? Indian society. If you see population also, according to 2011 census, why? Because 2026 the census might come. New census might come in 2026. 2027 delimitation commission is there. 2028 Telangana elections are there. 2029 Indian elections are there. Hindu 80% are there. Muslims 13.4% of there according to 2011 census. Now it has been changed. According to 2000 standard we have only 2011. Census only we will take. Multi-religious country we are. Different forms. Diversity of physical features, racial diversity, linguistic diversity, religious diversity, caste diversity. In spite of all these diversities we maintain. When you are making conclusion also, in your mind you can make points, then you can arrange in the form of conclusion. How? Diversity of physical features and racial diversity and linguistic diversity and religious diversity, mainly caste diversities, full stop. In spite of all this diversity, we are maintaining. So what is our cultural heritage? Not Taj Mahal. What is our cultural heritage? Not Briheshwara temple. Our cultural heritage is unity in diversity. కల్చర్ ద్వారా ఒక జనరేషన్ నుంచి ఇంకో జనరేషన్కి వచ్చేదాన్ని కల్చరల్ హెరిటేజ్ అని అంటాము. అంటే మన కల్చర్ ఏంటి? యూనిటీ అండ్ డైవర్సిటీ మన కల్చర్. కల్చర్ అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ ద్వారా ఒక జనరేషన్ నుంచి ఇంకో జనరేషన్కి వచ్చేదాన్ని ఏమంటాం మనం? కల్చరల్ హెరిటేజ్ అని అంటాము. సో వాట్ ఈజ్ అవర్ కల్చరల్ హెరిటేజ్ మీన్స్ యూనిటీ అండ్ డైవర్సిటీ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఈజ్ అవర్. దేర్ ఆర్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ that threaten our unity and diversity. For example, regionalism, Punjabi culture, Sikh language, Sikh religion. Now they are telling that our culture is distinct, our language is different, our way of living is different, our dress patterns are different. Then why I should stay with India? Why I should stay with India? Whether you people and we are same, no, then why we should? Regionalism is one factor which is threatening our unity in diversity. Nagaland people, what they are telling, see how I am Mongoloid. How you people are? You are like Dravidians and Aryans. Whether we are facially same, no, then why I should stay with you? Hence I want a separate country called as Greater Nagaland. They want to divide the country based upon identity. The different identity itself is the strength of India. They want to break India based upon identity, but that identity, the distinct identity itself is the idea of. Nandan Nilekani written one book which is called as Idea of India. So these all things are there in that particular book. Divisive politics. Nowadays what divisive politics? Dravida Munnetta Kazhagam once told, if you people are going to enforce Hindi, we are going to ask for a separate country called as Dravida Nadu. Political parties are being established on the name of division. Divisive politics is a factor. Development imbalance. Nagaland told this. See how much roads are there in central India, how much roads we have. How many dams are there in Jharkhand, how many roads we have. How much development happened in Karnataka, how much development we have. Without development, why I have to stay with you? Hence, development imbalance is also one of the factor which is responsible for threatening of unity in diversity. Geographical isolation. When they are geographically isolated, that is also a problem. For example, Andaman Nicobar Island is there. If China comes and if it rotates, whether we will lose Andaman Nicobar Island or not. That means we have to be very careful. There is a strategical location, that one. That is a strategical location. There should be so much focus on military there. If not, what? One circle is enough to break Andaman Nicobar Island. Interstate conflicts also. For example, Tamil Nadu versus Karnataka on which issue? Kaveri issue. What happened? When BJP government was in power from 2000 to 1999 to 2004, BJP government was been supporting Karnataka. And the BJP government told that the water belongs to Kaveri. The Kaveri water belongs to Karnataka. Then Tamil Nadu told you are supporting Karnataka. Both are same eye, both are your eyes only. You should behave like a father. As your government is there in Karnataka, you are supporting Karnataka. Today your government might not be there, tomorrow your government will come, no. But now you are discriminating Tamil Nadu. If you continue this, we are going to ask for separate interstate conflicts. When the central government is having stepmotherly attitude towards one particular state or one particular region, obviously they will ask for separate country. For example, I will tell you, Sri Lanka. The northern part of Sri Lanka and northeastern part of Sri Lanka once upon a time was being under the rule of Vellipullai Prabhakaran, LTT, Liberation of Tamil Tigers Elam. Why LTT organization came into picture? LTT organization came into picture only because there will be only Sinhalese languages in school, there will be only Sinhalese literature, the jobs will be given only to those people who can read and write Sinhalese language. There will be no education, no health, no importance for Sri Lankan Tamil. Then what the Sri Lankan Tamilians will think who are living in northern Sri Lanka and northeastern Sri Lanka, Kilinochi region. They established a terrorist organization called as LTTE, and they started asking for a separate country. Why they started asking for separate country? Why? Because they are being not treated equally. If they had treated equally, whether they would be formed the organization called as LTT? No. 3 decades of civil war in Sri Lanka. 3 decades. 1980, 1990, 2000, 2010. 1980 to 2010. 2011, the LTT was being closed. The first terrorist organization in the world. The first terrorist organization in the world who have their own air force. Okay, terrorist organization ke air force undi, aeroplane lu unnai. The first terrorist, now ISIS will tell, no, we are ISIS, we are Lashkar-e-Toiba, we are Jaish-e-Mohammed, you have to fear. They all copied from LTT. The first suicide bombers idea was been of LTT. Child terrorists. 30% of the terrorists are children in LTT. So much aggressive they are. Why? Because they were being treated as second-rate citizens. They were being not given equal opportunities. So, interstate conflicts eventually leads to disintegration. Influence of external factors like ISIS, ISI of Pakistan. The problem is not of diversity but handling of. The problem is never diversity. The problem is how we are handling diversity. Citizenship Amendment Act came in 2019. The Muslim community was opposing it. Then there was a conflict in 2020, just before COVID, in January month. If you remember 2020, lot of conflicts happened in Delhi, Hindu-Muslim conflict, 100 people died in the capital city of Delhi. Actually, the Citizenship Amendment Act was a very good act, but BJP did not handle it properly. It was very good. It is for the development of the nation, it is for development of the Muslims also. But they didn't understood it, so violence happened. So it is not the diversity problem, how you handle the diversity. When we handle the diversity properly, then we will not have any problem for our unity in diversity. So in this way, we have to present. What is the solution?
How can we differentiate between regionalism and nativism?
Nativism is different. Regionalism, when I ask for separate state, separate board, separate country, it is called as regionalism. Nativism, when I ask for jobs, when my aspirations are limited, you have to give jobs based upon regional identity. You have to give opportunities based upon regional. You have to give importance for local people. In administration, in jobs, means I am not asking for separate. When I am asking for separate, when I am asking for secession, when I am asking for a division, it is called as regionalism. When I am asking for more opportunities, it is called as nativism. Then local one, నాకే మీరు ఉద్యోగం ఇవ్వాలి అంటే నేటివిజం. మేమందరం లోకల్ వల్ల మీతో కలిసి ఉంటాం, మాకు సపరేట్ స్టేట్ ఇవ్వండి అంటే రీజనలిజం. సొల్యూషన్ టు ప్రొటెక్ట్, we have single constitution, and in our constitution of India we have written union and the states, and all the religions are equal. So our strength is what? Constitution. For any question, first priority answer should be written in the form of priority, and the first point is constitution. Constitution need to be implemented in letter and spirit. Constitution need to be implemented in letter and spirit, and our strength is what? Constitution. So we have to enforce what? Constitution. Solution ఏంటి సార్? కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్లోనే ఉంది సొల్యూషన్. ఇప్పుడు all political parties will be coming up with their election manifestos. The best election manifesto is what? Best election manifesto ఏంటి? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar told the best election manifesto is directive principles of state policy. Women is given importance, children is given importance, animal protection is there, cultural protection is there, monuments protection is there, equal importance for vulnerable sections are there under Article 36. Everything is there in the directive principles of state policy. Why you people are simply making manifesto? The best manifesto is directive principles of state policy. You tell me what is missing in directive principles of state policy? Nothing is missing. Togetherness, peaceful coexistence, international relations are there in directive principles of state policy. Animal protection is there, forest protection is there, environment protection is there, maternity leaves are there, including maternity leave is also there. Equal opportunities are there, workers protection is there, participation of management in workers unions is there. Constitution itself is a solution. Religious coexistence. See, for everything I am giving one example. Religious coexistence. Onam festival of Kerala. Kerala people doesn't know Onam festival is of Christian festival or Hindu festival or Muslim festival. Everyone celebrate Onam festival. The people who are celebrating Onam, if you go near them and ask, you are celebrating Onam, no, which religion this festival belongs to, they don't know answer. Means that much they involved. They enjoy the festival. They don't enjoy the identity. They enjoy the festival, they don't enjoy the identity. That is called as religious coexistence. Onam festival belongs to Hindu per se, but equally Muslims will celebrate in their home, equally Christians will celebrate in their home, equally Hindus will celebrate in their home. Hence Onam festival became the state festival. Religious coexistence. Interstate mobility, there should be free movement. When Article 370 was there for Jammu and Kashmir, we are not allowed to free moving. We are not allowed to move freely into the Jammu and Kashmir. When I am not allowed to move freely in the Jammu and Kashmir, when I am not allowed to buy the properties in Jammu and Kashmir, I am seen as a second citizen of Jammu and Kashmir, then obviously there will not be any we feeling. If the government decided that Jammu and Kashmir will become separate Azadi Kashmiri, or the Jammu and Kashmir will become part of Pakistan, means we will not have that much feeling because we didn't interacted that much. So what we need to have interaction. When we interact, when we mobile, when we move, when we have a we feeling, when that person identifies me, when I identifies them, when we both identifies ourselves with Indianness, then obviously there will be no threat to unity in diversity. Economic integration also. GST is a beautiful example. Goods and service tax. When one product is coming to another state, one state used to levy tax according to their convenience, like sales tax. Then it would be demotivating for one state. These people are putting lot of tax. I will send to other state. If those goods are coming to, then I will put lot of. Whether trade and commerce will be having barriers or not. Now what we have a unified tax called as GST. Economic integration also. ఒకటే ట్యాక్స్ మొత్తం. ఒకటేమో ఐజీఎస్టీలో సిజిఎస్టీకి పోతుంది 10%, ఇంకో 9% ఎస్జిఎస్టీకి పోతుంది. మీ ట్యాక్స్ కూడా నేనే ఇస్తాను, నా ట్యాక్స్ కూడా నేనే తీసుకుంటాను. ఎవరి మీద బాద్దాం మనము? కన్జ్యూమర్ని బాద్దాం. ఫైనల్లీ హూ ఈస్ గెటింగ్ ఇంపాక్టెడ్ ఇస్ సిటిజన్ ఓన్లీ. ఎకనామిక్ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్. Cultural and educational rights. Minorities, where the minorities, obviously minorities will have a feeling that we are separate. Why? Because their number is less. When they are having, a lot of students also asked me this question, sir, why the governments will give that much of importance to minorities, sir? Why everyone will talk about minority vote, their population is so much less, then still minority, why they will tell? Because they are minorities. So when their number is less, obviously they will have a feeling that we are separate, we are less. When that feeling is there, then obviously they will have some alienation. So we have to remove it. How? By cultural and you don't worry about your minority status. You don't worry that your culture is distinct. You don't worry that you will not get education. We will give highest importance. So hence Article 29, these are the solutions to protect unity in diversity. So we understood how, any topic, how we have to read. So first we have to understand the concept, that's it. Your answers also in that way. No need to go deeper. What it is, what is society, what is Indian society, what are the characteristics, and what are the different forms of diversities, how it is getting threatening, and what are the solutions. Enduku, emiti, ela. This question will be asked in many angles, many dimensions. Answer is same. ఎక్కడైనా యూనిటీ ఇన్ డైవర్సిటీ, హెట్రోజెనిటీ అడిగినప్పుడు ఇదే జవాబు ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, now we will directly go into the subject which is called as second unit, role of women and women issues. Compulsory one question will be there in your GS1, damn sure. For every 2 years, one question is asked in essay on women. Not every year, 2 years. How many questions you will be asked? You will be asked in your essay? 3 plus 3, 6. For 2 years, how many questions? 12 questions. So for every 12 questions, one question is woman. So women issues you have to focus. For that what I did? Women issues, I divided into 12 subunits. Women health means any question on women health, you will write the answer. Women education, women economical, under it A and B, corporate, workplace, corporate. Why sir? Workplace, prevention of sexual harassment at workplace, POSH Act 2013. Nowadays women are entering into the workplaces, so she can work productively when she is safe, hence it is an issue. Corporate world, Chanda Kouchar, when she became the CEO of ICICI Bank, she told that I should become a CEO 5 years before only. I was part of board of directors, I was part of management, but because of patriarchal mindset, they didn't took my decisions, they didn't took my advices. If not my advices, if they had taken, today the ICIC would be different. They didn't took only because our India is patriarchal. In corporate world also, the people will believe that the top of the ladder will be the men. Woman will be entering into the job. Woman will be entering into the corporate, but she will be not allowed to sit on the top. That is one problem. Hence, woman in corporate world, Oprah Winfrey, different people. Women in political issues, Benazir Bhutto, she was bombed 2 times. When she was addressing a political rally, she was bombed 2 times, and the person who bombed her told directly in the media that being a woman, she was standing in front of all the men and giving lecture. It should not happen in Islam, so we killed her. But she escaped. Again I will kill her, he told. Women in political issues. Women in society generally she is facing. Women in public places. Public place is owned by whom? Public place, park undi, park lo bench undi, bench idi ovardi? Mendadi. If a woman is standing more time in the public place, woman is sitting more time on the bench, how she is looked upon? how she is looked upon. The same time a man is standing, same time a man is sitting on the public bench, then he is not seen with any judgment. But the woman, if she is sitting for longer time, woman is standing for longer time in the public places, she is being judged with. Why? Who is the owner of public places? Men. Women in families, domestic violence. Women in defense also. New concept. What is it I will tell you? Women in sports. Yesterday we saw. Women in sports. Women in art and science. Rural women issues, travels. All the issues I will be discussing with respect to women. So that any question on essay with respect to women or Indian society, compulsory one question will be there. In detail we will be discussing. Okay. So role of women and women issues. One structure, framework. Remember fact. How much literacy rate, how much IMR, how much MMR. One factual you should write. Then why she is suffering? Reasons. Why she is facing problem. Then jawabu, solutions. What are the solutions for it? One of the new solution which came is what? Women organizations. AIDWA, All India Democratic Women Association. So many associations are coming up to support women. Types of women organizations and their achievements. So what are all this I will be discussing. First you remember, for any topic have some fact. What are the issues, what are the reasons for the problem, what are the solutions, and what are the organizations who are supporting that issue. ఎలాంటి ప్రశ్నలు అడిగారు సార్? పీవైక్యూ కావాల్సిందే కదా, మరి అది ఓపెన్ చేసే ముందు అందులో ఎలాంటి ప్రశ్నలు అడిగారు, దాని ఆధారంగా మనం వెళ్తున్నామా లేదా. 2023లో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ వై సుసైడ్ అమాంగ్ యంగ్ ఉమెన్ ఈజ్ ఇంక్రీజింగ్ ఇన్ ఇండియన్ సొసైటీ. ఎందుకు? టెల్ మీ ద రీజన్. ఎస్, టెల్ మీ వన్ రీజన్. It is fixed, it's a report, National Crime Reports Bureau told that the number of suicides which are being committed, more number is from women. Why? ఎందుకై ఉంటుంది?
Turnout of women in the recent days in maybe work or any other field is increasing. So the new turnout.
Very good. New turnout. New industry. New life. New environment which was unexperienced earlier, which she doesn't know or her friends or her parents doesn't know. She alone, she is experiencing that new turnout. Her experience or her learnings are insufficient to address those challenges.
In man's world.
Yes, turnout. Second, societal pressure, all the time societal pressures. New turnout, societal pressure. Harassment, it can be mental harassment, it can be physical harassment. Very good. Work pressure and work life balance చేయలేకపోవడం. Work life imbalance. Work pressure and work life imbalance. Domestic violence.
Toxic beauty standards.
Toxic
Standards for women.
toxic environment.
Beauty standards.
Toxic beauty what? అంటే
She said toxic beauty standards.
for example,
Uh,
yes, you only, she was telling you only.
There has been the toxic standard of beauty that has been set for women.
Like this they should behave.
Yes, sir.
That means standards were correct, I understood. Standards were being set. If she is not reaching the standard, it can be physical, it can be mental also. If she is not reaching the standard, she was being targeted. She was being made to believe that you are of substandard. Yes. చెప్పేసి నెక్స్ట్ అంతలో ఆలోచించండి. ఫ్యామిలీ ఇష్యూస్, డొమెస్టిక్ వైలెన్సెస్, న్యూ టర్న్అవుట్. ఫ్యూ ఉమెన్, షీ వాంట్ టు ఎవాల్వ్, షీ వాంట్ టు గ్రో, షీ బికేమ్ ఎ ఫైటర్, బట్ దట్ ఫైటింగ్ యాటిట్యూడ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ యాక్సెప్టెడ్ బై ది సొసైటీ. That fighting attitude was not accepted by the society, and finally she become helpless. These are all the issues. So that was a question which was been asked. Explain why suicide among young women is increasing in Indian society. Explore and evaluate the impact of work from home on family relations. Work from home on family relationship. It can be either 9 o'clock they used to go, again 7 o'clock they used to come. So only after 7 they used to interact with 3-4 hours or morning 2 hours. More interaction, more conflict. So work from home, what it led? It led to more interaction. More interaction, more domestic issues, abuses. Role of gig economy, 2021. See, understand this. How your preparation should be there. Which year? What is this? Because of COVID. Swiggy, Zomato came in which year? 2020, 2021. They were flourishing because markets closed. Asked about gig economy. 2023, a report was been published by National Crime Reports Bureau. In that report, they told that women are committing more suicide. Hence, asked in 2023. What are the continued challenges for women in India against time and space? What are general problems? So, compulsory every year, almost there is a question on women issue. Remember some facts. Facts about women. కొన్ని ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ మనం ఖచ్చితంగా గుర్తుంచుకోవాలి. ఏంటా ఫ్యాక్ట్స్? మొదటిది, సెన్సస్ రాలేదు కాబట్టి పాత సెన్ససే. సో యాజ్ పర్ సెన్సస్ 2011 ఏంటి అంటే పాపులేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా ఈజ్ 120 crore. ఇన్ దట్ ఫీమేల్ ఆర్ 48.5% and male are 51.5%. From that we understand that 50% of the population is women and the 50% of the population is neglected. How I came to know? By 2011 census approximately. Female have share of 48.1% in rural population and 48.6% in urban population. From this factual information, 50%, approximately 50% of the population is women. Whether this 50% of population is getting their due share or not, whether this 50% of the population is getting their due demands or not. For example, how sir? For example, 100 jobs are there. Without reservation, whether 50 are women or not, that is called as 100% equal, no? Not by reservation, by generally, normally, like United States of America. In United States of America, 45% of government employees are women. Not 50%, but 45% are women. Without any reservation, means 100% egalitarian. 100% women empowerment happened. How I can tell? With one number I can tell. What is the number? In USA, 45% of the government employees are in central government. In India, central government in India, 8% are women. In central government jobs, 12 lakhs employees are there. Somewhere around 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs is their overall number. 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs employees are there. In the 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs employees, 8% are women. How much population is there? Around 50%. Means how much percentage should be there in their government employment? 50% should be there. So these numbers, these are not only numbers. These are more than numbers. This will give more revelations. అరే 50% పాపులేషన్ చెప్పినప్పుడు మరి ఉద్యోగాలలో కూడా 50% ఉండాలి కదా. మెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పార్లమెంట్ ఇన్ లోక్సభ అండ్ రాజ్యసభ, మెంబర్ ఆఫ్ లోక్సభ అండ్ రాజ్యసభ మెంబర్స్ 8%. They are also 8%. Now you see, గవర్నమెంట్ ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్లో 8% ఉన్నారు, ఎంపీలు కూడా 8% ఉన్నారు. అంటే ఎంపవర్మెంట్ ఎక్కడ దాకా వచ్చి ఆగిపోయింది? 8% దాకా వచ్చి ఆగిపోయింది. అప్పుడు ఈ రెండు అటు ఇటు కొంచెం వేరీ అవ్వాలి కదా. మరి వేరీ అవ్వకుండా రెండు ఒకటే 8% దగ్గరకు వచ్చి ఆగిపోయింది అంటే దాని అర్థం ఏంటి? ద ఎంపవర్మెంట్ హెస్ స్టాప్డ్ ఇట్. సో రిమైనింగ్ 42% ఆర్ సఫరింగ్. They want to grow, they are unable to grow. They want to evolve, they don't want to evolve. And that 8% also, again, I'm mainly talking from political side. In that 8%, 90% are father's daughters or husband's wives. Only 8% are, in that 8%, only 8% are evolved independently. So if the 92% also not calculated, why? Because they are the daughters of fathers, they are the wives of husbands. So they became because of husband, they became because of father. And in 8% are independently evolved. So this all will give us, so much of backwardness is there. the sex ratio. In 2011 census, 933 per 1000 men, which has improved from 927 in last census. How much? The sex ratio was how much? 933. Earlier sex ratio is how much? 920. Good thing. What is sex ratio, sir? For 1000 males. For 1000 males, how many females? For 1000 males, there are only 933 females. Whereas, same, we will compare with United States of America, not with Pakistan. We have to compare with rank 1 or we have to compare with the person who didn't clear prelims? So at least he didn't clear prelims, you will compare with didn't clear prelims, that much only you will be there. We have to compare with rank 1, not with China also. You have to compare with United States of America. So when we compare with United States of America, what is happening? 927, we are, at that time they are 1080, now they are 1090, we are still 933. So child sex ratio is also very less. National Family Health Survey 2019 to 2021. National Family Health Survey 2019 to 2021. This is the recent report. This is old report, so I thought there should be a recent report. So I am keeping the recent report, which is called as National Family Health Survey 5 2019 to 2021. E report prakaranga sex ratio of total population 1020 females per 1000 males, rural 1037, urban 985 females per 1000. Now we are increasing. There is a good sign. How much it became? Sex ratio of total population is 1020, females per 1000 males, rural is 1037, urban is 985. Ante female number perigindi. The manchi vishayam entante female number perigindi. So now it's evidence that we are genderly empowering. We are genderly empowering. So 2011 how we are, 2020 how we are. It's a good thing. But however, male dominance is deep-rooted in rural society where women do not have the decision-making process. However, there is deep-rooted problems. Male dominance is there. Patriarchal system is there. However, these are the problems which are still present. Hence, this deep-rooted problem need to be removed. According to Global Wage Report 2018, ఇదే ఇంపార్టెంట్ తెలుసా మీకు, ఇదే బోరింగ్ ఉంటుంది కానీ ఇదే ఇంపార్టెంట్. దీంతోనే రాస్తేనే మీకు మార్కులు పడతాయి అన్నమాట, ఎవిడెన్స్ చూపిస్తున్నారు. అకార్డింగ్ టు గ్లోబల్ వేజ్ రిపోర్ట్ విచ్ ఈస్ బీన్ రిలీజ్డ్ బై ఇంటర్నేషనల్ లేబర్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్, ఇట్ ఈస్ టెల్లింగ్ దట్ women are paid most unequally compared to men when it comes to hourly wages for labor. The gap in wages known as gender wage gap is the highest among 73 countries studies in the country. So this report is telling that. ఈ గ్లోబల్ వేజ్ రిపోర్ట్ ఏమని చెప్తుందంటే, ద గ్లోబల్ వేజ్ రిపోర్ట్ ఇస్ టెల్లింగ్ దట్ in India the wages are being paid more drastically less when compared to male. For example, I will tell you. ఇక అడ్డ మీద అని అంటాం. అడ్డ మీద అంటే ఏంటి? అక్కడ మనకి లేబర్, రెడీమేడ్ లేబర్ దొరుకుతారు. ఒక మేల్ లేబర్ ఉంటాడు, ఒక ఫిమేల్ లేబర్ ఉంటారు అక్కడ. మేల్ లేబర్కి రోజు మనం ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్ 9 o'clock వెళ్తే అక్కడ ఎవరో ఒకరు మనకు లేబర్ దొరుకుతారు అనమాట. ఈవినింగ్ 5 దాకానో 6 దాకానో పనిచేస్తారు. మేల్ ఎంత పని చేస్తాడో ఫిమేల్ అంతే పని చేస్తుంది. కానీ మేల్కి 800 ఇస్తాము, ఫిమేల్కి 600 ఇస్తాము. ఇట్స్ ఫిక్స్డ్. She cannot ask more also. She will only tell, for me 600, for him 800. When we ask, why you are asking 600, you can also ask 800. No, it is 600. No, you don't pay more, you pay 600 enough, she will tell. It's an accepted truth that we are in a patriarchal system. Why we are promoting the patriarchal system? Because the female also accepting male dominance. When the dominant will dominate the weaker, when the weaker is accepting it. When the weaker is accepting it. The same with scheduled caste. Now it is empowered, but same was with scheduled caste. Now same is with women. ఏమేం చెప్తుంది మనకి? గ్లోబల్ వేజ్ రిపోర్ట్ చెప్తుంది, 2011 సెక్స్ రేషియో చెప్పింది. కొంచెం మనం 2019-20లో నేషనల్ ఫ్యామిలీ హెల్త్ సర్వే కొంచెం ఇంప్రూవ్ అయింది. ఆన్ అన్ యావరేజ్ ఉమెన్ ఆర్ పేడ్ 34% లెస్ దాన్ మెన్ ఇన్ ఇండియా. Globally, on average, hourly wages of women are 16% less than men. Globally the trend is there, in India also the trend is. Haryana, skewed sex ratio, how much? 879 girls per 1000 boys. ఎందుకై ఉంటుంది? ఫిమేల్ ఇన్ఫాంటిసైడ్, ప్యాట్రియార్కల్ మైండ్ సెట్. చైల్డ్ సెక్స్ రేషియో అంటే 0 to 6 years మధ్యలో దిస్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ as చైల్డ్ సెక్స్ రేషియో. 0 to 6 years is called as child sex ratio. Today 879, tomorrow the same will be there after they become adult. So today's child sex ratio will show tomorrow's sex ratio. There are state specific differences. There are state specific differences. For example, Haryana, for 1000 males there is only 879 female girl child. The Home Minister said India plans to recruit more female police officers. Currently only 7% of Indian police forces. Most of the cases, who will be the other party? Two parties will be there for any case. One party will be the government. And the most other party will be women. అంటే ఏదో ఒక కేసు అయింది అనుకోండి, అందులో ఎక్కువ కేసుల్లో సెకండ్ పార్టీ ఎవరై ఉంటారు? గవర్నమెంట్ అయి ఉంటుంది. సెకండ్ ప్లేస్లో ఏదో రకంగా ఫీమేల్ అయి ఉంటుంది. అంటే గవర్నమెంట్ తర్వాత సెకండ్ పార్టీ లాగా ఉన్నదెవరు? ఫీమేల్. అలాంటప్పుడు ఏ ఆఫీసర్లు ఎక్కువగా ఉండాలి? ఫీమేల్ ఆఫీసర్స్ ఎక్కువగా ఉండాలి. ఫీమేల్ ఆఫీసర్స్ ఎక్కువగా ఎందుకు ఉండాలి? బికాస్ ఆఫ్ సెన్సిటివిటీ. బట్ హౌ మచ్ పర్సెంట్ ఈజ్ దేర్? 7%. Then how you can think that the sexual assault or rape cases will be reported more? For example, 2018 or 19, I don't know year, that Priyanka, veterinary doctor, was being raped near Shamshabad. When the parents went to the Shamshabad police station, Shamshabad International Airport police station, when they complained to the police officers in the night, 9 o'clock, that my daughter is unavailable. Then the police officers in the police station told, 2018, 19 to 18. So, అంటే మొన్ననే police officer told that don't worry, early morning she will be coming. If morning also if she is not coming, then come near me, we will take FIR. If they had take it seriously, if they had searched it, at least she would be alive. She might be raped, but she would not be killed. At least she would be alive. Why? Because they raped in the night, but they burnt in the early mornings. So there was a huge time. In this gap, at least she would be alive. Then who is responsible for her death? Equally police also, because of not doing their duty. If the police officer is woman, or there is a chance, I don't know how she will believe, but there is a chance that she might act sensitively. So hence the Home Minister of India recommended that the police force, not police service, police force need to be increased from 7% in all the fields, constable, SI, ASI, all the levels. The female literacy level according to the literacy rate 2011 census is how much? 65.46. Where the male literacy rate is over how much? 84. Whereas general is how much? 74. Overall it is 74. Female is how much? 65. And male is how much? Huge gap. And female is less than average. So these facts are showing me that yes, woman is having some problems. These numbers are proving that yes, there is a need to focus seriously on what? Women issues. Through these facts, means whenever you are writing answer for women issues, through numbers you have to prove that yes, there is some problem. Hence, you go into the problem. What? Women issues. First issue what? Women health issues. Yes or no, tell me. Woman is suffering with factors that determine the health concerns of women. First factor, inadequate health service. Yes or no? Son is there, daughter is there, generally, and which is true also. Son got a fever, daughter got a fever. Daughter will be given crocin, son will be taken to the hospital. Inadequate health service. Socio-cultural influences. One single boiled egg is there, 2 plates are there, daughter and son. That boiled egg will go in whose plate? Son's plate. Social and cultural influences. Why social and cultural influences, sir? The parents will have the belief that if I give education, if I train her, if she get a job also, the money will go into the damad house. The money will go into the son-in-law's house. Why? Because her name will be changed. Then what is the reason to educate her? These are which are called as what? Socio-cultural, reproductive years.
How exactly social and cultural influence is affecting health of
Yes, same thing I am telling you. How social and cultural factors affecting the health means hospital. For me, patriarchal mindset, son is more important. When son is more important, when son and daughter both got fever, for me the son is very important because his surname and my surname will be same lifelong, and he is the person who will be responsible for my moksha. If I die, who should burn my dead body? It is the sun. If the sun put fire to my dead body, then only I will get moksha. These are all the factors. And Muslim community, they believe that the sons are more important than female. So these are all social factors, cultural factors. Not only in Hindu religion, every religion are promoting whom culturally? Boy child. So hence the care given to the woman is less. Reproductive years also, anemia is a big problem. Reproductive years, gender discrimination obviously there, domestic violence obviously there, low levels of education is also there, because of which she is unable to decide when to get married. Low level of education, she don't know when she to get married. If the parents tell her to get married at 17 years, 16 years, she will be getting married. So obviously she will be suffering with miscarriages. So miscarriage is what? Health issue only. Sexual abuse is there, less employment opportunities are there, poor environmental hygiene conditions are there, early child bearings are there. If the marriage happened, child marriages are there, early marriages. The parent will think that as soon as possible I have to get married to my daughter. Unsafe abortions are there because of fear. Because of fear that everyone will come to know, she herself will take abortion by taking some pills, etc. Malnutrition, poverty levels, illiteracy, these are all the factors which are responsible for. So many factors are there. Illiteracy, inadequate health services, reproductive years, social and cultural influence, gender discrimination, domestic violence, low levels of education, sexual abuse, low employment opportunities, poor educational hygiene, early child bearings, early marriages, unsafe abortions, malnutrition and poverty. 15 reasons are there. You will get a doubt. Sir, health issue on women asked for 10 marker. Then how I should write these many reasons like this? Half of the page. Before half of the page, on the top, facts. First paragraph introduction will be with the facts, and second part of the page will be with this. These are the reasons which are responsible for women health issue. Then, poverty is one reason. Woman is more poor than the son. For example, sir, you see, not your generation, just one generation back. Son will be studying in English medium, daughter will be studying in vernacular medium, anywhere. So who is poor here? Not the family. Daughter is poor. In the family, who is most affected by the poverty means? Daughter. Disproportionate poverty, which pushes her into what? Low economic status, gender discrimination, reproductive law, reproductive role, various diseases, access to and use of health services. This all is because of what? If already the family is suffering with poverty, then who will be becoming impoverished? Daughter will be becoming impoverished. This impoverishment will be impacting whom? Women the more. Domestic violence. How we can link? COVID-19 had increased domestic violence. COVID-19 is also one of the factors responsible for more domestic violence. More and domestic violence one issue, rape one issue, sexual abuse one issue, which is also impacting health. Sexual abuse, domestic violence, poverty, malnutrition. 60% of Indian women, according to National Family Health Survey 5 2019-2021, 60% of Indian women are anemic patients. 60% of Indian women is anemic patient. What will happen, sir, if we have anemia? We become weak? No. When we become weak, whether we will become productive or unproductive? Unproductive. Already unproductive means already suffering with poverty, the poverty will become more. Vicious cycle. You will be into the vicious cycle. Malnutrition, iron deficiency, anemia, again into the vicious cycle of poverty. The two most common nutritional deficiencies in the women worldwide are iron deficiency and calcium deficiency. Around 80% of Indian pregnant women suffer from. 60% general women, 80% pregnant women. See, 80% pregnant woman. She is bearing a baby. Once the baby is out, mother is malnourished. She is having iron deficiency. Once the baby is malnourished baby, irreversible. After the birth, if you keep in Ambani house also, the baby will not be reversed. Why? Because 9 months the baby got what? Malnourishment. Irreversible malnourished baby will come out, which is a lifelong problem will be there. Hence, these are the issues, health issues, which are mainly affecting the woman. Poverty, domestic violence, sexual abuse, malnutrition. Then what is malnutrition? Underweight. Low weight for age is called as underweight. Obesity also malnutrition only. Malnutritions are two. One is called as overnutrition, other is called as undernutrition. Overnutrition, obesity. You see old ladies, 50 years above, 60 years above. Males will not be that much obese, female will be more obese. Female will be having lot of knee joint pains, male will not have those many pains. It's because of what is? Because of reproduction. And this is very common in those women who gave birth more than 3 children. Women will become obese. Reproduction is also one of the activity which is responsible. Reproduction is also one of the factor which is responsible for obese. Micronutrient deficiency, like calcium deficiency, potassium deficiency, fluorine deficiency. Low weight for height, which is called as wasting. And undernutrition. These are all the problems which are associated with malnutrition. And who is getting more impacted, either male or female? Female. Health. Malnutrition is also part of health. Disorders. Iron and iodine deficiency related disorders. Cardiovascular diseases. Anemia. Malignant tumors. Osteoporosis. Bones weakening. Female is more vulnerable for osteoporosis. That is the reason female cannot walk steps more when compared to male. Impaired menstrual cycle, underweight, osteoarthritis, diabetes mellitus, mental depression and suicidal tendencies. These are the reasons. These are the consequences. Reasons and consequences. దానివల్ల ఇవి వచ్చినట్టు దీనికి గవర్నమెంట్ ఏం చేసింది? సురక్షిత్ మాతృత్వ ఆశ్వాసన్. సురక్షిత్ మాతృత్వ ఆశ్వాసన్. What it is? Mainly protecting the pregnant woman, pre-delivery, post-delivery, infant care, 4 things. Pregnant woman will be given highest importance, pre-delivery care, post-delivery care, infant care, these 4 things. Janani Suraksha Yojana. Those women who does delivery in government hospital will be provided with 6,000 rupees. Means instead of doing delivery at the home, at least for 6,000 she will be coming for government hospital. Janani Suraksha Yojana. Pradhana Mantri Surakshit Matritva Abhiyan. Ambulance will be provided free 8 times from her home to the hospital. 8 times free. They will be having a report. In that report, they will be giving a tick mark. 8 times, few times ambulance also they will not go. In villages, auto charges they will not go. Small things, they had a huge impact. So now ambulance is coming to home. Ambulance is dropping at the hospital, again they are dropping at the home. So there is high chance that they might visit. At the time of elections, what will happen? Politician will keep autos or not? Politicians will keep auto. He will keep all autos and everyone will, they will go for voting if there is auto only. If the auto had went earlier, she will not or he will not go for voting. Pradhana Mantri, Matru Vandana Yojana and Ayushman Bharat. Solutions. Reasons, consequences, solutions. Done. In that facts, little bit of analysis. What is little bit of analysis? Malnutrition, poverty, domestic violence, sexual abuse. These are the reasons which is becoming female more impact. This is about women health issues. So any question, write about women health issues, write about women tribal health issues, write about women rural health issues, same answer. First paragraph should be facts, second paragraph should be the reasons, third paragraph should be the analysis. Paragraph means third part. Third part should be analysis, fourth part should be consequences, fifth part should be solution. Sixth part should be conclusion. What is that? The 50% of the population should not be neglected. If we want to reach the Viksit Bharat compulsory, the 50% of the population should be given highest importance, mainly in, what is the question? Topic? Health. Mainly in health sector. If the question is on education sector, 50% of the population should not be neglected. There is a necessity to give education. If we want to reach Viksit Bharat by 2047, in place of health, education, in place of education, corporate world, in place of corporate world, workplace, domestic, all these things should come. This is about women health issues. Yes, Shivaram, glass ceiling effect is other, it will come in, specifically we have to write. Glass ceiling mainly in defense sector it will come. Women educational issues. 2011 census, female how much? 65.46. Female how much? 65.4. Where male how much? 84. How much gap approximately? How much gap? 20% gap. Means woman is 20% backward when compared to male. In which field? Education. There is a need to bridge the gap. How we are bridging the gap is answer. Well, Kerala highest female literacy rate and Bihar the lowest. See, by seeing this, you should not think that Kerala is very good. Kerala, lot of domestic violence will be there. The most patriarchal society in India, if anything is there, that is Kerala. Girl, if they reach school as kids, as soon as she become adolescent, girl, as soon as she go to the school as kid, as she reach adolescent, as soon as she become dropout. ఎంత త్వరగా స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళిందో అంత త్వరగా డ్రాప్అవుట్ అయ్యేది ఎవరు అని అంటే గర్ల్స్. Because of security, because of safety, because of patriarchal mindset, because of male dominance, because of male teachers, etc. etc. Girl, if they reach school as kids, adolescent females are the first to drop out. According to statistics, around 63.5% females quit school during adolescence. అంటే ప్రైమరీ స్కూల్లో ఎన్రోల్మెంట్ ఉంది, ఎందులో ఎన్రోల్మెంట్ లేదు? సెకండరీ స్కూల్లో లేదు. Primary school they are completing. So when we see the numbers are more, literacy means what? Reading, writing and learning. So it doesn't mean that female is 64% means not 64% also. She is completing only primary education, and who is completing secondary education is 30%. More than 50% is dropout. She is not continuing into secondary education. Again, from secondary to intermediate education only 15%. From intermediate to graduation only 10%. Again, literacy rate numbers are different and the people who are getting employed number is different. Female literacy rate 15 to 49 National Family Health Survey 5, 71.5% male, 71.5 female and male 84, little bit increase is there. This is 2011, this is 2019-2021. 10 plus years of schooling, 41% nationally. Kerala highest female literacy rate, Bihar low. Girls dropout is top reasons are not interested in studies, cost of education, household work and early marriages. Attendance is 96% at the age 6 to 14 but falls to 79% with the numbers. Who told this? National. These are not numbers, these are very important facts. See, listen. Girls drop out 6 to 17, National Family Health Survey 5. Reasons are not interested in studies. How much? నాకు చదవద్దు అన్నది ఎంతమంది? 21%. Cost of education. Secondary schools are located in mandal headquarters and the houses are in villages and they have to travel by bus. Few times buses are costly. Household work. నేను స్కూల్కి వెళ్తే పని ఎవరు చేయాలి? Household work 13%. Early marriages 7%. See, who told these reasons? Original reasons. This you have to write in headlines. What they will ask? They will not ask about women educational issue. They will ask about females are the first who are joining the school and the female are the first who are leaving the school as soon as they reach adolescent. What might be the reason behind it? 5 reasons. Number 1, not interested in studies. Number 2, cost of the education. 3rd, household works. 4th, early marriages. 5, 4 reasons are there.
Being not interested, how did NFHS took it as a reason? Because they're kids, how do they know if they're interested in education or not? How many boy children are saying that they are very much interested in studies?
There's true reasons. When they are telling I am not interested, see, they understand like this. Why you are not going to the school? I am not interested. It also got approval from the parents. Whereas if the same thing has been told by the son, the parents will not give the approval. So by crook or by hook, they will be sending the son. That is not the case with daughter.
They should have said parents are not interested rather than putting the blame on the kids.
But the interest came, but the motive came from?
But that kids know, sir, 21% of kids anyway across the genders, they will say I'm not interested in school, I don't want to go to school. But how can they take it as a reason? I am not agreeing with that.
So what are the 4 reasons? Number 1, first one is not interested. Second one, yes. Third one is, fourth one is, yes. So what are the reasons for it? First reason is what? Safety reasons. First reason is what? Safety reason. What is the safety reason? First one, absence of toilets, absence of adolescent. Mainly dropouts are more. It is not the primary schools, it is the dropouts. Toilets are not good, toilets are unsafe. First reason is safety. Second is security. Third is what? Eve teasing. Fourth is what? Orthodox and conservative families. They think that, what if a typical father will think that for him 1 day investment is most important, which is equal to 14 years of investment. What is that 1 day investment? He will be more happy to put investment on 1 day rather than putting on 14 years. Prefer spending on their daughter's marriage than their education. Religious reasons and culture. Yusuf Zahi, what? Malala. Shortage of female teachers. Less all-girl schools and colleges. Solutions. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. National scheme of incentive to girls for secondary education. Like what? Every year scholarship will be given if they complete 7th, 8th class, 9th class, 10th class, 2,000 rupees will be given. Balika Samriddhi Yojana. Rajiv Gandhi scheme for empowerment of adolescent girls. Safety napkins will be given. Sanitary napkins will be given. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Rashtriya Madhyamika Shiksha Abhiyan. Madhyamika Shiksha Abhiyan. Not primary education. What it is? Secondary education. These are the solutions for women educational issues. And in women educational issues also we are focusing on which issue? Secondary education but not primary education. Facts, reasons, consequences, solutions. So today we understood about what is society, we understood about Indian society, characteristics of Indian society, then what are the problems for the characteristics of Indian society and how to address the problems of Indian society. Then we understood about women issues, we have the facts of women issues, then we understood women health issues, then we understood about women educational issues. Tomorrow we will be discussing remaining. We will try to complete women economical issues, workplace and corporate, women political issues, women in society, women in public places, women in families. Ramaraju, glass ceiling will come now. Women in defense, women in sports, women in art and science, women tribal, women rural. Okay? Any doubts? All updated facts. 2011 no excuse. Why? Because there is no other census. One more advantage, you have to clear in 2026 only. If you don't clear 2026, what will happen? మొత్తం సెన్సెస్ అన్ని సెన్సెస్ అన్నీ మారిపోతాయి, అన్ని డేటాస్ అంతా మారిపోతాయి. సో టుమారో వీ విల్ కంటిన్యూ విత్ రిమైనింగ్ ఇష్యూస్, దెన్ వీ విల్ గో ఫర్ పాపులేషన్, దెన్ వీ విల్ గో ఫర్ అర్బనైజేషన్. We will also discuss about Devadasi, we will discuss about all the issues which are encircling to the point. What are the reasons? What are the consequences? What are the solutions with the facts? Thank you.